ABC, it is War God 63 here, Kevin. I do have a Vinyl Hunter update. A couple weeks ago, I was at the Fargo Record Fair, first time in 2 years, of course. COVID took care of a lot of it last year, so I wasn't able to go. I wasn't going to go, but I decided to go, and I'm glad I did. Some of these are going to be record store finds and record fair finds. I'll tell you which ones. Anyway, this came from the record fair. Love this band, and I've never seen this cover of this suite. It's on Corey Records, and of course, trying to think of the first album. This is the first album, possible. Well, kind of the second album, but of course, it has Blockbuster, which was a hit for them. Little Willie, Hellraiser, but it's on the Corey Records. I've never come across this. Had to have it. I think it was like $10 I found this for. So it was nice to get this. There was other stuff I wanted to get, but the guy didn't take credit cards or debit cards, so I couldn't get it. I didn't have cash. I rarely ever carry cash with me. So anyway, next up I picked up was some Y&T, Down for the Count. I don't see this very often. Has Summertime Girls in the Name of Rock. Let's see, what year was this one? This one came out in 1985. This is one I don't ever really see in stores much, but I picked it up. Vinyl's in pretty decent shape. On the AM label, just black vinyl. So, some Y&T. Some of these were the record fair, and some were from the Vinyl Giant. These were from the record fair. I picked up some more Girls' School, Demolition. In fact, I got 2 of these. This one came out in, when did this come out? 1980. So classic schoolgirl. I've seen a couple other VC members showing this particular album just this week. I think Cloudy Milder was showing it, and I think Scott Waters was also showing it. Of course, it's on the bronze label. Slowly but surely, I'm getting my Girls' School collection built up. So here is one of them, Demolition. In addition, I picked up Screaming Blue Murder. This came out in, let's see which one this came out. I'm not sure when this one came out. '82. This came out in '82, so I finally picked this one up. The record fair. Surprised to see them there. And actually, there were a lot of people at the record fair a couple weeks ago. I was very surprised. Parking lot was packed. People were in there. There were some sellers in there I went by from period. Albums were so beat up, I don't even know why they would even sell them there. And the prices they were trying to ask for them, just crazy. And then there were some sellers that had some great metal there, but prices were way up there, so I kind of steer clear to that. This one I picked up at the Vinyl Giant. Actually, no, I did pick this one up at the Record Fair too. Girls School Play Dirty on Mercury. This one came out in '83, part of the bronze record issue, but the Mercury label. So I do have another Girls School I'm going to be picking up that Vinyl Giant has saved for me. I got a bunch at the Vinyl Giant that I'm going to be picking up. Some AC/DC, a couple of Kicks albums that were in yesterday. I haven't saved them for me, but I'll pick those up on Black Friday. But Girls School. This was at the Record Fair. This is a cutout. I was really surprised to see this. The price was, let's see, price, I think I paid 20 bucks for this. Tried to get it lower, but he wouldn't. Flotsam and Jetsam, No Place for Disgrace. Digital metal mastering. Of course, this came out in 1988. This is a promo, so it's on the Elektra label. As you can see, definitely has the promo label on there, white label. So I was happy to pick this one up. Trying to find a lot of the old original Flotsam and Jetsam, so I don't see anybody ever show this, but I was happy to pick this up. I picked this up at the Record Fair. I've seen this maybe one other time, and I think Greeno maybe showed this on one of his videos a number of years back, this album. I seen it there. This one was $15, and I picked up Nightwing, Stand Up and Be Counted. Some 80s metal. Came out in '83 on Gull Entertainment, but yeah, some Nightwing. Digital metal mastering too. So. Kind of an underground band, Nightwing. Not sure how many albums they have out, but glad to get that. These next couple are from Record Fair too, but these were from a guy that, I mean, these were fairly cheap albums, and this one here, I was curious. The cover really is what got me. It's called Take It to the Max, aka the Max Denian Band. This was from 1979, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, on RCA Records. So it's late 70s, probably hard rock, maybe metal, I'm not sure. I have not heard this yet, but I picked it up because of the cover. So this is on. Has the original inner sleeve, which is cool. Liner notes. It's on RCA. Has the lyrics in the back. So, very cool pickup from 1979. An OG. So, yeah. Late 70s hard rock, early metal maybe. And this one here, I came across it. I wasn't sure what the heck this was, but it intrigued me a lot. It's called Master, but this is a Russian band. And I asked the guy about this. I says, what are they like? I mean, he says, well, I've been getting a lot of this stuff in. I got this for 10 bucks as well. But it's a Russian band, and it has the track listing in Russian, 1 and 2, and then it also has it in English, 1 and 2. This is the album here. My first Russian band, Master, of course. It is Russian down here, and then right above that is English. This is the back cover. Here it is in Russian, and here it is in English. Very cool, kind of a split. The guy says he's been selling a lot of this stuff. White label. The funny thing is, the inners are all in Russian, both A and B. But he says all the vocals are in English, so it's kind of an interesting find. I asked him if he had any more of this stuff. He said, well, I had some over there earlier, but I didn't see any more, and so other metalheads must have picked this stuff up. But kind of a surprise buy for me. Cheap, $10, so I picked it up. There were 3 albums I wanted to get where this guy wouldn't accept credit cards. I asked him if he had PayPal. He said, what's that? I've never used it, and I didn't want to go through it. But one of them, there were 2 Scorpions album I wanted to pick up, was The Best of the Scorpions Volume 2, which I've been looking for years. The other one was the Scorpions, can't think of it. Their first album, second album, I can't think of it, but it has been re-released with a different cover, and I can't remember what the other one was. There were maybe others I wanted to get, but I was disappointed I couldn't get them. Anyway, here's another record find. This one I paid a little bit for. I don't ever see this, ever. I know this is an original. The band is called Avenger 2, I believe. Avenger, and the album is Killer Elite. I paid $25 for this, but I believe these guys are out of Germany. I like back down here, beware of German imitations, and I believe this is on the Neat Records label. Let's see here. No, I think they're Canadian actually. Here's a lyric sheet. If anybody knows more about them, let me know. But you never see this there. You gotta pick it up when you see it, or it's gone. It's on Neat Records, of course. Nice killer label. This came out in '85, 80s metal. I've been wanting a copy of this for a long time. I did have it on CD. Finally found a somewhat decent copy. It's got a little dog ear up here in this corner, but I picked up Kbc Vices finally. Like I say, bad corner up here. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Slight ring wear. Vinyl's in great shape. This is the classic Kbc album. Finally found it. It usually goes for a lot of money. It's on the Pasha label. I mean, and as Brendan Von Doom would say, minty fresh. This is minty fresh. The cover's got wear, but the album is minty fresh. So Kbc came out in '84 on CBS. Minty fresh. I was happy to see this. I have this on CD. I've been wanting this on vinyl, and this is still in the shrink. I got to see her sing with Vixen. She's a singer for Vixen now. Lorraine Newman, I believe. Lorraine Lewis, excuse me. So I picked up Femme Fatale, the classic album, original. 1988, of course, very hot in her early days. She's still hot, but very good in Vixen. I saw Vixen a couple years ago. But yeah, happy to pick this up from Femme Fatale. This was a record fair as well. I ran across another one of these albums, not this particular album, but this band's material at Orange Records in Fargo, and I passed on it. The owner says, "Hey, have you heard of this band over here?" I went over and checked them out. Anyway, the band is EZO, Japanese metal, Fire. I passed on the one at the store, but I wasn't going to pass on this one. This is like $10 on the Geffen Records. EZO is Taro Takahashi, Shoyo Ida, Hirohoma, and Masaki Yamada on vocals. So if you like loudness, that era, you'll like EZO. Good stuff. Original interlead or inners, liners, lyrics. Again, as Brendan Von Doom would say, minty fresh. Minty fresh. So yeah, some EZO. I think that's all that was in there. Yeah. But good stuff. Now these were bought at record store or over at Orange Records, and these are actually better shape than the ones I have. The vinyl is in better shape than the ones I have, so I picked these three, and these are only $3 a piece. $3. Stars, attention shoppers, love stars. They should have been bigger. This one came out in, I believe, 78. So I do have all the other stars, but good stuff there. And then I picked up Coliseum Rock. Again, the cover's better than my one I have. Of course, this one came out, what, 78? And I believe this one here has the paper bag in it, which is in killer shape. I was surprised. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is killer. Original. I mean, it doesn't have any tears. It's just got a little punch out right here. But you don't see this very often with the original bag. So, very cool addition. I do have another bag out in my other room here that's beat up. And then I picked up Violation. This one from, let's see, what is it? It must be 77. So this one has the classics. Cherry Baby, Steady, Sing It, Shout It, Rock 6 Times, Subway Terror, Violation. These guys should have been big, but they never did. I don't know why. Them along with Angel, right in that same era, they just couldn't get over that hump. But fantastic stuff. And then I picked up, I see Orange Records, the guy showed this, and I couldn't remember if I had it or not in my collection. I looked, I don't think I did. I went through it, I couldn't find it. But I picked up some more Wishbone Ash, Twin Barrels Burning. Great cover. This is a promo demonstration copy. This one came out in '82 on A&M Records. And you can see this one also is minty fresh. You gotta love the inners. Great. So yeah, I'm getting close to having all the Wishbone Ashes on vinyl. Still missing a few. Same with the Status Quos. I'm missing a few. But Wishbone Ash. I don't see this very often. The Kbc Band, which consists of Paul Kantner, Marty Ballin, and Jack Cassidy. Of course, members of Jefferson Starship, Kbc Band, hard rock. It also has Mark Slick Aguilar, Keith Croson, Tim Gorman, Daryl Veradusco, and but yeah, I never come across this. original. I mean, most of these were all $3 to $5, cheap. Again, this is minty fresh. There ain't nothing wrong with this. I don't know how he sells them like this, but it's on the Arista label. But fantastic. Glad I picked these up. You're trying to get these in there sometimes. There we go. Just got one little bad spot down here. It was a promo, not for sale, Kbc Band. I picked this up over at Vinyl Giant. I did have this one, still looking for the first one, hard to come by. Love this band, early especially. Lucifer's Friend, Good Time Warrior. I had this in my first collection. This came out in '78, but still a good album. Good stuff. The original inner, the lyrics. Again, this isn't minty, but it's damn close on the Elektra label. Actually, no, this was Orange Records too. I think this one was also $3. I mean, he doesn't get a lot of good used stuff in there, but sometimes he just seems to run across some gems that people just don't pick up. Well, this is one of them I picked up. Got this over at the Vinyl Giant. I've been wanting this. Came in. I don't see it very often, and I mean the cover is not bad. It's got a little, got a slight dog ear up here. I don't know if you can see it, but AC/DC, blow up your video. And I've been wanting this on vinyl. See, this one came out in '88, so. More classic AC/DC. It's on the Atlantic label. Getting close to having all the early stuff on vinyl. Vinyl Giant, I was in there picking up some stuff that he had saved for me, and there was this guy in there who happened to be selling some vinyl, and he happened to think about me at the time I was in there. He said, I bet you know who this band is. And I used to have this on vinyl. I mean, this is hard to come by. I mean, this is the cover's in not great shape. Got ring wear, but Elf, self-titled album. I think this was from '71, '72. The classic, of course, we all know this has Ronald Patavona on there. Of course, Ronnie James Dio. So the cover was beat up. It was split up here, was split here a little bit. So I just kind of taped them up best I could. But it has the original inner sleeve. But the vinyl is in really decent shape. And this particular Elf album goes for quite a bit of money. I got them down in price. I mean, even the condition of the cover. I wasn't going to do it, but he kind of talked me into it. And I've been wanting to get this again for a long time. I'm looking for the other couple albums. Burning the Sun and the other, I can't think of the name of it, but Elf. Glad to have this. Think what I got. Two more here? Yeah, two more. This one more actually. This one was a surprise. I had no idea who the band was, and once I looked at it, I knew it had to be metal. And this was a promo, and it has the U.S. debut of Vengeance, Take It or Leave It. I'll definitely take it. In fact, I haven't heard such a good time party album for eons, not since Van Halen's Mighty Fly in 1984. But Vengeance, Take It or Leave It. Wasn't sure who this was, what the band was, but I went in and I looked at the liner notes and who the band member was, and I remember the name Arjan Lucassen really rang a bell with me, and he's been in a lot of other bands. He's done a lot of more progressive, melodic stuff, but this is a killer release. I believe this band is out of the Netherlands, Dutch band, but this is the US debut of this album. It's a promo, I believe it's a demonstration, but I don't think it is. Yeah, see, it's not a white label promo, just a red. And minty fresh, so yeah, surprise find. Once in a while I'll find those surprise finds over at Orange Records. Surprising. He gets them in. The last one I found was Rammer, Canadian thrash band that I didn't even think I'd ever see in that store. But anyway, that's all I have for the vinyl finds. Got any comments, leave them below, and I'll see you next time, and take care.